Good morning, children. Today I am going to revise the lesson, The Adventure of Toto, from your supplementary reader. Okay, and this is the second lesson we are going to revise. I've already taught you this lesson. So, first of all, I will be telling you about the author. This is written by a very famous author, Ruskin Bond. Okay, we have one more lesson is there in which he is the lover of nature. Okay, that also we have read. So let me tell you something about the author. Now, the author Ruskin Bond was born on 19 May 1934 in Punjab. So, children, he was born in May 19 May. Ruskin Bond 19 May 1934. 19 May 1934. He was born in Punjab. He spent his childhood in Gujarat and Shimla. So children, he spent his childhood in Gujarat and Shimla. He did his schooling from Bishop Cotton School. So children, he was born in Punjab, but he spent his childhood in Gujarat and later on in Shimla. And now also you can see his house is in Shimla. So Ruskin Bond, children, nowadays his house is in Shimla and he is still there. He did his schooling from Bishop Cotton School, Shimla, from where he graduated in 1950. Now children, Bishop Cotton School is a very famous school from where he did his schooling, and he graduated also there from Shimla in 1950. He won several writing competitions in the school. Children, whenever there used to be a writing competition in the school, it was Ruskin Bond who generally used to win it. Most of the Ruskin Bond works are influenced by life in the hill station. So children, he has written many things. And his work are influenced by the life in the hill station where he spent his childhood. His first novel, The Room on the Roof, was written when he was 17 and published when he was 21. So children, his first novel, The Room on the Roof, was written when he was 17 and published when he was 21. The 1978 Hindi film Junoon is based on Bond's historical novel A Flight of Pigeons. Now children, 1978 a Hindi movie came Junoon, and which is based on Bond's historical novella A Flight of Pigeons and is directed by Shyam Benegal. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. He got the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dera. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and the Padma Bhushan in 2014. So children, he got the India's most highest award. Okay, it was one of his greatest achievement which he had. So he was awarded with the Padma Shri in 1999, and in 2014 he got Padma Bhushan award for his writing. Now children, this Adventure of Toto is a very nice story about a monkey. It's very enthusiastic. Okay, but the theme of the story is that, however, whatever kind they are, whatever is their nature, the nature of the animal, but we should be kind to animals. Better is for us if we keep them as pet in our home. And children, we should keep them as a pet in our house. We should give shelter to them so that they can get enough food. We can take care to them. In fact, there are some animals like monkeys cannot be kept in our homes as pet for their particular traits. But children, there are many animals which we cannot keep in our house as a pet because of many traits. Okay, the tonga driver used to keep the monkey tied to a feeding trough. Now children, a tonga driver is there. Children, tonga, very less nowadays we can see, but earlier everybody used to sit in tonga. And children, that he had a horse and this monkey was tied in his, generally can be seen tied in the tonga. As the grandfather had his own private zoo, as he decided he would add Toto on his zoo. Now children, when one day when grandfather was there with the tonga driver, when he had seen, he used to love animals very much. In fact, he had his own private zoo. So he requested tonga driver that he wanted to have monkey as his pet. Now, and because children, grandfather, he feels that these animals, they also need their love and compassion. Now, grandfather introduction. Now children, let me introduce the story with the grandfather. He is the main person in the story. The story describes how a grandfather was fond of animal. Now children, in this story it has been described that how grandfather was fond of animals. He bought a monkey named Toto from a tonga driver for 5 rupees. Now children, he had his own private zoo, but still he was not satisfied. When he saw Toto with the tonga driver, he was very much fascinated to him, and children, he bought Toto the monkey. It was a small at the time, that monkey was very small. He bought that monkey with 5 rupees from the grandfather. Toto was a pretty monkey. His fingers were quick and yes, the tonga driver used to keep the monkey tied to a feeding trough. As the grandfather had his own private zoo, so he decided he would add Toto in his zoo. Now children, so this was about the grandfather. Now children, let me tell you something about Toto the monkey. Toto is a pretty monkey. Okay, we generally never use the word adjective pretty with a monkey like Toto. So Toto was a pretty monkey. His fingers were quick and he used his tail as a third hand. So Toto was a pretty monkey. His fingers were quick and he used his tail as a third hand. He used it to hang from a branch of a tree. His presence was kept secret from grandmother as she did not like animals. So children, Toto was a very pretty monkey. His fingers were quick and he used his tail as his third hand. He used it to hang from a branch of a tree. So with the help of his tail, he used to hang from the branch of a tree. His presence was kept secret from grandmother. So children, his grandmother kept his presence. He was kept secretly from grandmother. Because children, grandmother was always, she was fed up with animals. Already they had enough animal, and children, Toto was not a normal monkey. He was very, very naughty monkey. One day he disturbed many things in the room. Therefore, grandfather decided to transfer him to a big cage where other animals lived. So one day he disturbed many things in the room. Therefore, grandfather decided to transfer him to a big cage where other animals lived. So children, he was the disturbing element, and grandfather decided he would shift him to another cage, to a big cage where other animals lived. Now, journey to Saharanpur. One day when grandfather was to go to collect his pension in Saharanpur, he decided to take Toto along with him. And a big black canvas kit bag was arranged to take Toto so that he could not escape on the way to Saharanpur. Now children, a big black canvas kit bag was arranged to take Toto so that he could not escape on the way to Saharanpur. Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag, which resulted in payment of 3 rupees to the railway ticket collector. Now children, that Toto was such a notorious monkey that what he had done, he had peeped from outside from the bag. And what was the result? Grandfather had to pay his ticket, okay, 3 rupees here to pay extra for Toto to the railway ticket collector. So such was that monkey. Toto was really very notorious. Toto and Nana. Now children, when Toto was finally children, the grandmother and everybody accepted him in his house because they don't have any option. He was given a comfortable home in the stable. Now children, everybody was thinking that they should keep that monkey in the stable. But he kept troubling Nana. Nana was a family donkey. So that monkey, what he used to do, he was troubling Nana, a family donkey. Toto and Nana never became friends. Now Toto and Nana never became friends. Every time they had a fight. Okay. The treat of Toto. A great treat for Toto was warm water bath in winter evening. One day a large kettle was left on fire with water to boil for tea. He checked the warm water and entered the kettle for bath. In the meantime, grandmother came and saved him. If anyone laughed at him, he felt hurt. Grandfather's decision. Soon grandfather decided that Toto was not the type of pet to be kept in the house. He found a Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for 3 rupees only. So soon grandfather decided that Toto was not the type of pet to be kept in the house. He found the Tonga driver and sent Toto back to him for 3 rupees only. Okay. So children, these are the adventure of Toto. Okay. Grandfather was fond of animal and had a private zoo. So children, here grandfather was fond of animal and he had a private zoo. So now I am telling you all the main points of the story. Okay. He bought Toto a monkey from a Tonga driver for 5 rupees. So he bought Toto a monkey from a Tonga driver for 5 rupees. Toto was a pretty monkey. Toto addition to the house was kept a secret from grandmother. Toto was very naughty and disturbing. Toto was very naughty and disturbing. So now children, I will be telling you all the important points of the lesson. Grandfather was fond of animals and he had a private zoo. He bought Toto a monkey from a Tonga driver for 5 rupees. Toto was a pretty monkey. Toto addition to the house was kept a secret from grandmother. Toto was very naughty and disturbing. Once he was to accompany grandfather to Saharanpur in a canvas kit bag. He poked his head out from the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. Grandfather had to pay 3 rupees to the railway ticket collector. Toto was finally accepted in the home. He was given a comfortable home in a stable. He kept troubling Nana, the family donkey, in the stable. He always enjoyed a warm water bath in cool winter evening. The members of the family found it difficult to adjust with him because day by day his action was annoyed other. Finally, grandfather handed over him back to the Tonga driver for 3 rupees only. Okay. So children, now children, I will be doing you with the explanation of the lesson once again. So the adventure of Toto, and I'm going to start doing the explanation. Have you ever had a baby monkey as a pet? Toto is a baby monkey. Let's find out whether he is mischievous or dooley. Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. So it was grandfather who bought Toto for the sum of 5 rupees. The Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trough, and the monkey looked so out of place there that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Toto was a pretty monkey. His eyes sparkled. Now children, why he was known as pretty monkey? Because his eyes sparkled with mischief beneath deep-set eyebrows. His eyes was very mischievous, and his teeth, which were a pearly white, were very often displayed in a smile that frightened the life of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. But his hands looked dried up as though they had been picnicked in the sun for many years. Yet his fingers were quick and wicked, and his tail, while adding to his good looks. Grandfather believed a tail would add to anybody's good look. Also served as a third hand. So children, his tail had also served him as a third hand. He could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up any delicacy that might be out of reach of his hand. So children, here children, scoop up means lift up. What is the meaning of scoop up? Scoop up means lift up. So children, what his tail used to serve? His tail used to serve as a third hand. Why? Because he could use it to hang from a branch, and it was capable of scooping up. Scooping up means lift up to any delicacies that might be out of reach of his hand. So children, this question can come to you: why Toto's tail has been described as a third hand. Okay. Now, grandfather always first when grandmother always first when grandfather brought home some new bird or animal. Now, children, it was grandmother. She always make a fuss. That means, now children, grandmother always used to make fuss. Okay, when some new animals or bird was brought by the grandfather. Now the meaning of fuss here is she was so much annoyed. Okay, she always showed annoyed. She was not, because she was not an animal lover unlike grandfather. So grandmother always first when grandfather brought home some new bird or animal. So it was decided that Toto present should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. Now, in fact, everybody was scared from grandmother and bringing monkey, and that notorious monkey. Children, it was a worst thing to tell to her. So everybody was waiting for the moment when she will be in good mood, and then they will be telling her about Toto. So he found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornamental paper chosen by grandmother, now stood out as naked brick and plaster. Now children, it was Toto who has children, which had been covered, and he had that beautiful wallpaper was covered. Okay, and the moment the Toto came, first thing he had done, he had spoiled all the newspaper, all the ornamental paper. Okay, and now children, simply a wall was standing with naked brick and plaster. Okay, and my school blazer, which had been hanging there, was in shreds. And the worst thing was that the school blazer, it was in shreds. What is the meaning of shred? It was torn to pieces by Toto. It was torn to many small pieces by Toto. So this was the condition. Grandfather always first when grandmother always first. So children, anyhow they have bought Toto and they were keeping it secret because they thought grandmother will be very much annoyed. So they were waiting for a chance to tell her. And in the meantime, you can see what is written in the book, that the wallpaper was torn by Toto. Now simple a brick and a plastered wall can be seen. And the blazer of the narrator, okay, it was torn to pieces by this monkey. The peg in the wall had been wrenched from its socket. Okay, and children, that peg in the wall, it was wrenched, it was pulled out from its socket. Okay, and few hours later, when grandmother and I came back to release Toto, we found that the walls, which had been covered with some ornamental paper chosen by grandfather, now stood out as naked brick and plaster. The peg in the wall had been wrenched from its socket, and my school blazer, which had been hanging there, was in shred. I wondered what grandmother would say. But grandfather did not worry. He seemed pleased with Toto's performance. Now, children, nothing happened. He was worried at what grandmother would say. Okay, but he was worried. He was worried about the narrator was worried, but the grandfather did not say anything. He seemed pleased with Toto's performance. He is clever, said grandfather. Given time, I'm sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope and made his escape from the window. Now, children, grandfather was just praising him. He told him he's such an intelligent monkey, and if you will train him from that piece of blazer which has been torn into pieces, he can make a rope and he can escape from the window. His presence in the house still is a secret. Now, children, everybody was so scared to tell the grandmother that his presence in the house was a secret. Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter, where a number of grandfather pets live very sociably together. Now, children, Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter, where a number of grandfather's pets lived very sociably together. A tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. Now, children, so many animals were there in grandfather's house. Okay, but Toto present was kept secret. Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter, where a number of grandfather lives very socially together. Now, children, he was transferred to a big cage because he was making a lot of lot of damage has been done by him. So he has been transferred to a very big cage. A tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. The pet goat was there. Okay. But the monkey would not allow any of his companion to sleep at night. Now, the children, the monkey would not allow any of his companion to sleep peacefully at night. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. So children, all the animals, they were fed up with Toto. So even grandfather thought that he would take that monkey to Saharanpur, because he has to go to Saharanpur to collect his pension. So he decided to take Toto with him. Unfortunately, I could not accompany grandfather on that trip. Now, children, some of the reasons, due to some reason, the writer was not able to accompany grandfather. Every time he used to accompany him, but this time he was not able to accompany grandfather on that trip. But he told me about it afterwards. Afterwards, he told me about it afterwards. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. A big black canvas bag was provided for Toto. This, with some straw at the bottom, became his So its presence in the house still a secret. Toto was now transferred to a big cage in the servants' quarter, where a number of grandfather pets sleep very socially together. He was transferred to a servant quarters where a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat, they were all living. But children, Toto could not allow them to sleep peacefully. Now, children, it was grandfather who had taken Toto to the Saharanpur. Unfortunately, the writer could not accompany grandfather on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. A big black canvas kit bag was provided for Toto. This, with some straw at the bottom, became his new abode. And children, that big bag the straw was there at the bottom, and it became a big abode for some time. Abode is a house. It has become house for Toto. Okay. When the bag was closed, there was no escape. Now children, grandfather closed the chain of the bag, and now he cannot escape. Toto could not get his hand through the opening, and the canvas was too strong for him to bite this way through. Now children, he was not able to bite the canvas. It was too thick for him to bite. His effort to get out only had the effect of making the bag roll about on the floor or occasionally jump into the air. An exhibition that attracted a curious crowd of onlookers on that Dehradun railway platform. Now children, a very strange thing has happened on the Dehradun railway platform. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur, but while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile, so then Toto was there packed. Okay, till that then it was everything was okay, but at the turnstile, when grandfather he was showing tickets, then Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin. A wide grin was given to the ticket collector by Toto, and he was shocked. The poor man was taken aback, but with great presence of mind and much to grandfather's annoyance, he said, "Sir, you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly." Now, children, he did not even thought in a dream that Toto is a monkey. He thought grandfather is having a dog. Okay, and he told that you have to pay for that dog. In vain did grandfather take Toto out of the bag. In vain did he try to prove that a monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as a quadruped. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector. Now children, he wanted to take that Toto out from the bag to show that he is not a dog. But children, the ticket collector, he did not agree. He classified in the with a dog. The 3 rupees was a sum handed over as his fare, and children, he took 3 rupees for Toto as his fare. Then grandfather, just to get his own bag, took him from his pocket out our pet tortoise and said, "What must I pay for this since you change for animals?" Now, what must I pay for this since you change for animal? The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with his forefinger, gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look and said, "No charge, it's not a dog." Now ticket collector, grandfather, just to get his own bag, took from his pocket out our pet tortoise. A small tortoise was taken out by grandfather. He was so annoyed by the behavior of ticket collector, he was so angry that he told that what charges I should give you of this animal. Now the ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with his forefinger, gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant look and said, "No charge, is not a dog." What did ticket collector told? He told, "I will not take any charges, it's not a dog." When Toto was finally accepted by grandfather, he was given a comfortable home in the stable, where he had for a companion the family donkey Nana. Now finally children, he was brought back home, and he was kept in a stable with the family donkey Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. Now children, it was the first night with the donkey, so grandfather, he just went, he paid his visit to see whether he was comfortable or he was feeling uncomfortable with donkey. To his surprise, he found Nana without apparent cause pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Now children, what did he see? That Toto, he was pulling the apparent is visible and halter is rope. Okay, so he was pulling Nana from eating the hay. He was pulling his rope so badly that he was not able to eat the straw. Oh, without any apparent cause, pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches and she jerked back. Now, children, grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches and she jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened on to her long ears with his sharp little teeth. He had fastened on to her long ear with his sharp little teeth. Toto and Nana. So, Toto and Nana, he had fastened on to her long ear with his sharp little teeth. Toto and Nana never became friends. So children, with this I complete my today's video, and tomorrow I will be explaining the other part of the lesson. So with this I completed my this part of the video. Thank you and have a nice day ahead. Bye.